out of habit,
Okay. I sent it to...
Work out. Visible?
Yeah.
Smaller box.
I'll know it more. I'll be able to tell more when there's actual chat.
Yeah, but I think it's the same as yesterday and the days before. Okay. Okay, before my popcorn goes down completely.
Dig in.
No wheel.
The hands?
No, the bowl. Oh, this is...
Oh. Did you put caramel in there?
Yes. Not sure it's working because it's quite sticky. I don't like sticky popcorn. But I have my little cleaning thing there. I don't know what it takes to do. Just texturally, it's weird.
Yeah. I'm generally not a fan of sweet popcorn.
Well, it's caramel and salt.
At least it's not chunky.
At least it's not what?
Chunky.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people put nuts in their popcorn. I cannot imagine that. Those are two things I do not want mixed.
Yeah, I
Just
don't.
pick one.
How do you even use?
Like pick a mix, I guess. You just blindly.
Okay. I don't really rake up the popcorn.
Me neither. I pick specific pieces of popcorn that I want to eat. Like
you have a
this one.
system.
This one's very good because I can bite this bit off. And then I have the bit with the kernel left. And this piece was just pure corn. Because all the kernel is in here.
Like, you actually bite.
I do have a system. No, I usually just eat it.
Okay.
But if I see one of those little ghost shaped
Because
ones,
it's not an apple, you just have to.
like this one, I know that I can. And that would be pure.
Well, at least you're not using utensils to eat.
You know what?
Popcorn.
I can eat popcorn the way I want to, and you can stop me.
No, unfortunately not.
I used
Hello,
to have,
Ray.
Hello, Ray. Ray, I used to have bits of nougat that had nuts in them. I would pick all the nuts out. Then I would take the nougat and I would roll it up like a piece of clay and then eat it.
Yeah.
I haven't had those in years and years, so I haven't done that, but I cannot tell you that I wouldn't still do it.
You do you.
I will. Yeah. Slowly but surely, I'm breaking you down. Wearing you down.
I think we're a few years past that process.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, tonight's probably going to be a bit of a on the short side of a stream, but last time I thought that I streamed for over 3 hours, so.
I thought we were gonna finish it last time.
Me too.
Let's do this. I really appreciate you playing this. I know it's been eventful.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't I don't want to say that I disliked it. Did you smack Curls?
No, he's raiding though.
I did. Yeah, he's in a raid. He said that he would tune in when he can.
I'd love to have him here.
Yeah.
I really would, but I don't have much time to do stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm very greedy, you see. So if he gets sad, he can just blame it on me. I'm glad
Yeah,
that he's
it's-
watching the videos though.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely is. I don't know. It's just cozy.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll have more games still.
like I said before, my ideal situation is to just have like somewhere between a game night and a LAN party.
Yeah.
But you know, we're all shy degenerates.
Time zone. And...
Yeah, that too. So we'll settle for gathering together in Final Fantasy 14 and stuff.
Yeah.
And streaming chat rooms, I guess. I wish I could like just understand, just get streams. I mean, I can watch it, and I've been trying to sort of do more of that. Like
Yeah, you're doing it. Oh, watch.
yeah, but I don't know. Brain's not wired. Anyway, I was gonna say, this game, is this where I'm supposed to go? I don't dislike it. It's just so
Taxing.
even that feels like an overstatement.
Yeah. I mean, the achievement stats speak for themselves.
I don't know. Like you say that, Ray, for reference, the PS4 achievements are. What are there? 2 ways to go down. The latest achievement that I received, which was reaching this point in the game.
Well, wasn't it killing your clone? Or your
No.
original self?
It was getting inside a new body was the issue.
Oh, okay.
And it is 15%. So 15% of people who own this game or have fired it up, I don't know at what point they start counting those percentages, have reached this point. For reference, 58% got the first achievement in this game, which was finding and talking to Catherine Chun.
Just fairly early on.
Oh, it's glitching and stuff.
Bye.
Are we done here?
Yeah.
Activate the cloner, please.
That's what I said.
I guess so.
I don't really think it's as much of an indicator that the game sucks. It's just, I mean, it might be that people are just too scared. Even though I don't think it's that scary. Passengers.
I mean, technically, it's 2 passengers, of course.
Yeah.
3 if you count Kathy.
Well, looking in the Soma Free on GOG thread on Reddit, most people gave very positive remarks. Yeah, I mean, generally people like this game. More people like this game than they dislike it.
I think a lot of people picked it up because they like these sorts of games. That helps.
Yep. I just think it's kind of a PUBG situation where you start a trend, but then others do the thing that you started better.
Yeah.
Because since then I played
Have we figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife, do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who'd call me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? I woke up in the right body. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I could still feel how I had to, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Make something new.
I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Catherine? Kath?
My pretty face.
Hello, Catherine. What
Just a
happened?
little nubbin with a chip on it. That's his face.
That's a straight 14 charisma.
With a scratch head.
She got bored of them, don't you?
Well, it's kind of sad.
Oh. We're in Rivendell.
Ah.
That makes no sense, but whatever.
Yeah.
We're in Atlantis.
We're in Pandora.
Oh, everything's normal.
Yep.
To continue my earlier thought, I think this game is a chore to play. It's not that it's... This is what I mean. It's not that it's not... I wouldn't even call it the opposite of fun. It's just not fun. It feels like I'm working. Kind of.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Hey, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comfort.
It will hold.
Is this unsettling to you?
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than missing.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes. But generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
Oh, that's not looking great. Hello?
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Okay, thank you.
Didn't know I was an unexpected guest.
Of course you were. I'm waiting for so long. Yes,
Tea and scones.
scones.
Oh, good, you're back.
Rock and scones.
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
Spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I didn't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was going to kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad she didn't just go, what happened? I didn't see.
Yeah.
And then you said,
Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your own footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that ark.
This almond tool is made of some sturdy stuff.
yeah, it sure is.
Whoa. Spooky music.
Spooky music.
Oh. Reading,
Bleh.
especially with a smudged screen. I mean, it was already difficult to read, guys.
Yeah, this is so much worse still.
I'm not gonna read it aloud. I'm just really quickly checking if there's anything. Bringing the Ark to Phi.
Yeah.
Alan Waddock. There's nothing really interesting there, I guess. Oh, is that closed? It is. Leave this alone.
Nice corrosion, though.
Close. It's more WoW stuff. What's here? More stuff for me to interact with.
Answer, Tao. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
Hey, it's Catherine.
Oh, yes, no. Looking great.
She's fine.
Oh, you know what would be bad or sad? Just finding Catherine's body and then Catherine wants you to put the chip in her.
Yeah.
I guess you don't have the gel and the power and stuff.
Yeah. You might find them again.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Noises.
Yeah, well, you're not exactly civilized individual.
No. I'm fucking slow.
Jesus.
It's really tasty. Let me have this.
Oh, screen. Yep. I have difficulty opening doors. I guess it's because it's corroded, is why it's difficult.
Yeah.
More maps that I can't read.
Because
Torrents.
that's how WoW is explained?
No, that's torrents from a
Oh,
fault line.
I see, I see.
Jesus, did you see that?
Stick to the lamplights. They won't go near them.
I can't fail, Glasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Sauron. He'll know what to do.
Raj, you can tell them yourself. We just need to pick up the pace, okay?
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
I know where to go. Come on.
It's over there! The light is over there!
Final push, Raj. Almost there. We just...
Okay. Well, probably not great.
Probably not. Stay close to the lights. Blue heads to Tau. Red leads to climbing.
Where you going, Tao?
Yeah. And how does it work? Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, pretty. I got scared. Saw you and just decided, you know what? Is it going overhead?
Yes, it's those strong torrents.
Yeah.
All those games being pirated really creates strong currents. The fuck was that?
Yeah, pretty.
It was a mutated monster.
You did it.
Deep sea creature further mutated to unimaginable terrors by WoW's horrific ideas of what survival entails. Can't see shit.
Yeah, it's hard to read.
I wonder what it's like on the PC, because it feels like it's just people just not read this or play this. Oh, is that the creature?
Oh, I guess so. God, I wish there was a
No, it
button
isn't.
for
It's a different one.
Oh, you mean like, is that the creature that you saw?
Yeah.
Get you!
Rare shark approached the luminous lure.
What's a
Circle.
frilled shark?
Circled around to eat the dried squid. Unlikely that it frequents this depth. An anomaly. I think this is what we saw.
I can't tell.
Giant squid.
Didn't look like a squid. Didn't look like a squid. Didn't move like an anglerfish either. It just kind of looked like a big crustacean fish. I don't know.
What we saw was clearly a combination of all three.
Yeah. So go through?
Yeah. I suppose so.
It's nice and dark.
As it should be, yeah.
Yeah. It might be hard to see on the stream, but there's a... I don't know, I feel like the radius that you can see stuff at is nice.
What the fuck?
Love that for you. Good game.
What's the next? My mouse just fucked up. It auto moves to the bottom of the screen.
That's really strange.
I think I had something similar at some point.
I have no idea how to fix that.
Me neither. If I tap into 14, it works fine. If I tap out, it just drags to the bottom of the screen. Gamepad conflict? I don't know.
Yeah, I think yours was.
Maybe you moved your gamepad. That's all I can think of.
I assume it just wants you to move out the other side, but there's no blue lights there, right?
No, so I'm looking for
Oh?
I'm looking for a way to activate the power. Because maybe I need to activate the power for the lights to
Yeah.
initiate. But no, there's only one exit, which is... Where is it? This?
That's where you came from.
How did it close?
Hearts. Monsters.
I don't understand. 525 meters. Alright, so...
Is that 525 meters below the... No.
No.
It's to this destination.
Yes.
I mean, is there really nothing out that door? Like if you go just around the building? Well,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
you're supposed to run through the darkness to spook you?
Yeah.
Guess. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Can't really control anything nor open Windows to Google it, since it keeps me. To Google what? Oh, the solution?
No.
Run right next to the. Run, 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 run. Uh-oh.
Wish I knew what to help you, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can Google it for you. Take a break once I reach a slightly safer location. This looks like it.
Sure, this will be perfectly safe.
Yeah, you say that as I walk in front of the power sign.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How you use your phone? Alright.
Something on your right. Oh, it's just this one. I guess you could use the Bible. Do you
Tao,
prefer to
can
use-
you hear this? Anyone there?
This is Tao. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tao.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. Instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tao, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that was happening before as well.
The cracks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess now that we turned on the power, more lights will be on.
Ideally. What?
Sure, whatever. That's good.
Yeah. What's this noise?
Sonar, I'm assuming.
Good job hiding these turrets. Turrets? Torrents.
fucking computers. Fucking personal computers, am I right?
Yeah, that just looks like a giant mutated shrimp or something.
I can't see shit, Captain.
Oh, the thing got taken. Friend. You got some lights. Hopefully that can be fairly safe.
You just stop.
Well,
And there's so many things that just stop. Because that was a neat little section where the thing gets taken, and suddenly there's a stone wall progression where it's like,
go back.
I have no idea. I'm just pressing the analog stick forward.
Okay, I guess this is something.
Yeah.
Ah, sea spiders! Aw, babies.
Oh, right.
They're so cute. Aw, you're so cute. I want one so bad. They're so big.
It's so good.
Cute. Well, if it helps, they're not.
Oh!
Where the fuck did it push?
Uh-oh.
You. So anglerfish are supposed to come to you. Go eat a spider, fatty.
Oh my god, it's actually going inside?
Yeah. Maybe it's attracted to your light.
Well, I took the wrong turn. I guess?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Maybe, but it looks different. This cave is getting awfully fleshy.
Yeah? It was that way from the start.
Yeah, the ground I feel like is still more natural than that's just all flesh.
I think this is where I came from. No, it isn't. Well, no, because there was a flare.
Hold on to any of that. Sad, huh? I mean, the pipe's gonna leak somewhere, otherwise it wouldn't be there.
It's not something that you can just logic your way out of.
I mean,
Okay.
the pipe is electricity, so I would assume that.
Yeah, but this...
It's getting so fucking murky though. Person! That person?
exciting stuff.
Yeah.
The effects are kind of pretty, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, they're shaky.
Mm. We did it, team.
Shortcut and everything. Not allowed to crawl. That's a heavy ass door.
Makes sense.
Yeah, for this type of thing. Oh, it's got power in it? Kind of. This water out of here.
I was thinking, what game did I stream for on the way out? What was the horror game that I streamed for Halloween? Or
Oh, the Swedish guy?
Unforgiven, right? Yeah.
Did it.
Let's see if the PS4 can do it too. CT, Catherine.
No, Catherine
Never
Chan
been happier to
wasn't
be inside. Let's find the Ark.
Where are you seeing CT? Oh, here?
it? That's just a towel thing.
That's Tau.
With the circle above it.
Yeah. It looks like I see because the right side is rubbed off, eroded.
Whoa.
There's one active suit.
That might be you. Maybe not.
No, it's
What was it?
3. So Kutsi. Strange name.
Yeah.
Shauna's not even on the list.
Guess she never made it in. Or she did, but her suit has been assigned to someone else. Or, like, there's.
That's 3. And there's Structure Joe. Yeah. So there's some shenanigans happening.
Yeah, you sure are.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
You guys alright? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right, see you soon.
Do you think they cannibalized each other? Months without food? That seems crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised, I suppose.
Do you need a buffer?
No. Well, I always do.
That's not good.
Is it open?
I don't think so.
Okay.
They might be, right?
I'm ready for them.
What happened here? Who left this mess? Oh, no, Omni tool. It's broken.
Well, they're mostly,
That's the same noise as was in the, thing.
so we'll have to take a left. Eventually. Alright.
Do you know what I mean by the thing?
What?
It's the same noise as the computer made that wanted you to look at it.
I don't really remember.
Okay, I don't remember
I mean, it's just generic static noise.
No, it's a voice.
All the security that can be undone by the single press of the button.
Yeah. Or probably more about pressure.
You knew it the moment the button turned red.
She can't close it behind you. It's too heavy.
I hope this is the last, like, monster thing.
Yeah.
Just...
Find a room for Catherine to lock it up again. Stick Catherine.
You don't want to move.
Yeah, it sure can. Yeah, open the window, I think. Hello, friend.
They're all fucking munitions.
Yeah. I guess you do have your flashlight on.
You know? Yeah,
I
but
don't know if it actually matters.
then yeah, like he still follows me here.
Good.
I'm probably missing supplementary stuff. But
Yeah.
just can't be fucked, to be honest.
Perfectly fine by me. At this point, I can't blame you. Quiet again.
Yeah, but now we're back.
Nice. You know, apart from the goo and stuff.
And the frame rate.
Yeah.
There's nothing here.
I'm down, Soldier 76. Munch bread. 3D printed snacks. Okay, critical system failure.
It will swallow everything.
Apparently the monster reacts to door sounds and light, so you should turn off your light and the lights in any room you're in.
Okay.
Okay. It's kind of neat, but it still went exactly into the rooms that I was in, so I'm not
We have to leave.
so I'm not entirely buying it. Unless like lights is in where electricity is, as opposed to like light, but just the electricity that light has.
I feel like
Because yeah, it just
Yeah.
follow.
when you turned your flashlight off and it was still following you, that might have been because it was already alerted to your presence. Like it was because it has 3 kind of modes, just passively going around. Then it's got like I've noticed something and I'm on guard, and then it's got the running.
Your flashlight or light is blind or something. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that the cooldown on once it's alerted is pretty short in this game.
Okay.
The same as it was in Amnesia, and the same as it was in Penumbra. That's just something that these developers do. It will home on to door sounds. That's something that I believe more because
Well, yeah, for sure.
it went into the same room that I went into. Might be it's more sensitive to noises in general because I went through open doorways and it still followed me. So, but fair enough. That's still neat, I guess.
We have to stop it. Move on, son.
Go away, wow. Not letting you or your stupid pets inside.
Is that a person?
Yeah.
Like alive? Just bang on the door and yell. Or do like a
Well, I mean,
press the button in a pattern that WoW wouldn't, like shaving a haircut. That would solve this problem.
no, it wouldn't because the WoW's pets appear as human.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do shaving a haircut.
Why wouldn't they?
Their moms?
Like, I'm not sure what I'm. Give me some sort of map or something. Dive room. Push to call left.
Yeah. Oh. I would assume you like at the bottom of a ship where you can. You're already on the
Yeah.
guess you're supposed to put an item in there and transport it. You just don't know.
It's just like a mod sometimes.
Yeah.
Actually.
You can be cargo.
No, it's where I placed the arc,
Oh.
I think. And this is where I would be putting the...
Yeah. So you need to call it from somewhere where you get the arc. So the arc, or
I need
yeah,
to-
the arc would be in one of those 3 rooms, I guess.
Massive.
No, come on, no.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to.
Okay.
I'll let you guys rest.
Yep.
Seems like we need it.
Can't we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
We'll all be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the WoW to take it, swallow it whole. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
present. Just drape another blanket over it.
Apparently.
What is even going on? Like, what part of the kingdom is that? What was that? Oh, it's one of the things we saw on the outside.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Whose room is that?
Ross.
Hmm?
Ross.
Hmm.
Nailed it. That makes sense. This is where it came from. What is this again? Unplugging the mouse did fuck all, but unplugging the keyboard fixed the mouse.
Alright.
Sounds like some sort of USB conflict issue. Weird. I have no idea though, that sounds infuriating.
Did you see that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking at it. What if I call my double that I left behind? Hey buddy, how are you doing?
Well, he's dead now.
Oh yeah, I killed him.
Yeah.
That's...
Oh man, I wonder if he does pick. Oh, I guess he wouldn't be in the right room, but it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Did that have an exclamation mark behind it?
You need to find the dispatch room and unlock the... Oh, the... What do I need to do? Beat you to it, I'm in the dispatch room.
Yeah. Where the fuck is that?
Where's what?
The room you unlocked.
It's where I was told, go away, WoW.
Right.
You're different. Can I help you with anything?
Who's this?
Are you human?
Is it?
Sarah Lindwall,
Okay.
payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
Well,
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah,
There's no one alive at Omicron.
you've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy.
How did you get a fucking dialysis machine to work?
I'm glad
This long.
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
Yeah.
If I knew.
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
Why?
You're the last human. I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the Ark, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever got. But the truth is that the Ark is all we have. We'll have to accept second best, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, if someone offered me the chance to kill the very last human on Earth, the part of me would be pretty stoked. Like, no one else is gonna be able to do that. Ever.
Yeah, well.
It's still sad as hell. But she seems like, I mean, what kind of fucking life is she gonna have? Some, like, liquid nutrients. Probably pissing herself every day.
Yeah.
What was that poster with the hand on it?
Here if you need anything.
Yeah, you would.
What? This?
Yeah.
Have you washed your hands?
Just, okay.
Oops.
See you later.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot something, lady, and just in case I trigger a script,
Yeah.
before I do anything, I'm gonna send this bitch up.
Why are you trying to send it? There you go. Yeah, that's a good point.
Would you stay with me, please? It won't be long now. Just please, just stay.
I wonder if she has dialogue for if you walk away, because that would be fucking
What a
sad.
crazy thing this was.
Yeah.
Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray! Wish I could have died at home with my friends. You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place. for the comet.
I can't tell if it's a reference or if fictional games have an obsession with Greenland.
You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Kat. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
Okay.
Touch her. Touch her all over.
Black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's exactly why I called it.
What?
Because Eau Claire. Eclair Oren, Eau Claire.
That fill in by itself?
Yeah.
Alright. Nice. I was gonna suggest 6866, but this works.
Just all the crew members. Emergency food. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found in Pathos 2 could keep you alive in emergency situations. Last accessed by Sarah Lindwall. A manual on how to keep unconscious or comatose colleagues fed through intravenous drip. Last accessed by Sarah Lindwall. Alterations? Methods on alterations. Methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing has been constructed in left delta. Last accessed by Catherine Chung.
Methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing.
How to expand the arc before,
Oh.
after it's been done, basically.
Yeah. Alright. Maybe you could sit there while she
Yeah,
talks.
that's what I'm thinking. Huh?
Stuff in the rack, maybe?
No? That's a little too far away. I guess it is, whatever. Oh, I tried.
Tricky closet. That's good noise. Bounce, bounce. Suspension.
Yeah. So the monster's gonna be in Ross's room or something?
You locked it, right?
No, I unlocked it.
Yeah.
I locked all the other rooms.
Mm. extra lore. Kind of. Even smaller than the other day. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people at Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW.
As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters. You don't mind that I...
No.
But the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glasser, Kovsky, Kutsi, and I survived. Claire's in the infirmary, but it doesn't look good. Kutsi made a run for it to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back and she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. People from the plateau showed up. It was a group of engineers from Theta telling us that they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It's an artificial world that carries the brain scans made from people working on Pathos 2. The idea is silly, but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this afterlife. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in a very foul mood and difficult to get any straight answers from, except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out, but they had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron to what was happening. Luckily, Glasser and I were able to take on this mission. I will finally get to warn Dal and Sarang about the critical situation at Site Alpha.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volcheck to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations.
Okay.
Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going. But it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol.
Sounds good.
The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
It's funny, see, because it's a machine that wants to be human, kind of. And you're a human that is now a machine.
I guess it's a little weird. Maybe again, I just don't understand socially functioning adults, but it's a little difficult for me to understand why they're perfectly fine, well, relatively fine with the concept of the Ark, whereas their machines, like brain scans uploaded to a virtual reality is okay. Brain scans uploaded to a machine body is bad.
And you create. Yeah, I get what you mean.
So it's just.
I don't know if it's bad, but if that's what the.
Well, he's having an autistic fit, just going like, "Oh my god, that's terrible."
Yeah, because he's afraid that the WoW is going to make the decisions for them. I think.
So it's just a selfish, like, I want to make the choice.
That's what it sounds like. We're human. We get to decide what we do with our spirits and our. Because that's basically
Then
what
it
it
shuts
is.
down WoW and goes like, "Okay, I think we should put ourselves into machines." Yeah.
I don't know if they even.
Well, no, but it's like if you make that choice, then that's
yeah,
okay.
I get you.
As long as you're the one who makes that choice, it's just kind of
Yeah.
petulant and childish.
Yeah. I'm really scared.
Of course, he's a fucking Buddhist.
Fucking Buddha statue.
Is that it? I guess that's it.
So.
Huh.
That's important.
Yeah, I guess. Whoa!
No! Oh, baby. Interesting that you haven't been able to talk to Catherine for a while.
Yeah.
Then it just dumps it in the water.
Triple break the end, yeah.
Yeah, it really did, Ray. Nothing you can do about it, it seems. What about interacting with the thing on the right? That with the green button on.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's disconcerting.
That is so arbitrary.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I need to keep doing this shit.
And I did check the things working full.
Mm.
Damn it! Come on! Submerging it doesn't seem like a great idea, though.
I should link Ray to that one article where during I think it was an astronaut practicing area, and they were in an airlock chamber, and someone didn't basically close the door right, and there was like a sudden depressurization that happened,
They died.
and everyone just got like sucked through the
Oh
little.
my god! Is there video of that? I need to see this.
No, there isn't.
That's awful.
But everyone just like died before their bodies even turned to goop as they squeezed through the tiny crack in the door.
Boy, astronauts as well. That's your whole lifetime.
Yeah, like your
How did I not hear about this?
just your lungs depressurize first and just crush. You just basically, it's like that Alien 4. No, a lot worse.
It's like that one like that one crab.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, it's basically that.
Do you know the one crab that was eating things off of some fucking pipe underwater? It was a really low-res video, but it just disappeared into the pipe. It was really low underwater.
Oh, whatever. Yeah. A tiny bullet hole. I don't.
Okay.
Maybe I don't remember anything from Alien 4 or Alien 3.
Oh, this sucks.
Haha, good one.
Good one. It sucks. It's bad.
But yeah,
How many people did that happen to?
I think 3 or 4 people died.
Oh, it sucks so much.
Yeah.
I hate it. Thank you for this.
You're welcome.
I love it so much, but I also hate it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alien film with the guy in the wheelchair that has a shotgun. I don't remember.
I honestly, you could tell me the entire plot of Alien 4 and I would not be able to remember.
I think I've seen
Definitely.
Aliens?
You've seen Alien.
Alien.
The first one.
And I've seen Alien vs. Predator.
I remember Alien and Alien 2. Alien 3, is that the one with her daughter? It's an alien
Yeah.
and people die.
I've seen that one.
The third one is with Ripley's daughter, right? I don't remember. Like, it just becomes a farce. But yeah, the whole airlock freak accident happened in real life, and it's not great. It's a hell of a read.
That's as snuffed out as you can ever get. Hey, quick question. Where the fuck did the Ark go? Did it go on these rails?
I think so.
Okay. It's funny, whenever there's like, oh no, you gotta solve this problem or the world will end, I never ever feel it. But I kind of feel it here. Not that you're saving all of humanity.
Because everyone is already dead.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's probably have to go around.
I don't accept around.
Too bad. Around doesn't accept.
Are you trying to say that Omni Goro ni pajot, Omni Goro wa pajot?
What is this?
It's kind of, it's not exactly a proverb, but it's a playful way to say in Russian that a smart dude is not gonna go up the mountain, a smart dude is gonna go around the mountain.
Well, I'm gonna go through that fucking mountain. I don't care. I got my drill.
Start pulling shit away, stop being
I agree.
lazy.
Kitty, you woke up from a nightmare.
I don't wanna lift. I don't lift, bro.
You don't know how to lift, so back away again. Oh, did you have a pump here?
No?
No, I guess not.
No, there's nothing for me here. I think I have to go around or something.
Look at the feet, says Ray.
Look at the feet.
Oh, there's some feet. Sorry.
It's a person.
It's a person. It's Catherine.
What the hell is wrong with this place? It's nothing to worry about. Just the warden flexing his muscles. The warden? You mean WoW? Well, down here he has many names. Warden, the Alpha. Like in Site Alpha? I thought that was made up. Made up? Then someone should really fire Johann Ross. Tell him there's no reason to walk these tunnels no more.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart. You know when shit's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait for me! Careful with the arc. Take it easy, it's not going to... Oh, for a moment I thought it was going to collapse.
Hello, I speak with Russian accent, but I still use slang and double negatives. Just dig him out one bit by bit.
Are you saying that slaves cannot be eloquent?
I'm saying that they shouldn't use double negatives.
Are you trying to profile by nationality?
Yeah. Yeah.
The typical American fascist people.
It's me. Yeah, cover that shit back up.
Where was the other?
It's gone now. Perfect. Alright, now what? Is your flash? Yes. Oh, there's some light. Video game rules. Thank you for noticing the feet, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
Me neither.
And you're playing a game. Or at least have another game open. I'm just looking at this. Hello, little shrimpy. Little baby shrimp. Oh, little ghost shrimp. They're cute. I don't want an aquarium. But I always have. This game makes me want it more. Have a deep sea aquarium. Okay, it looks a little older than the rest in style.
Who's talking to? Wow, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a good thing that suit of yours is holding up.
Just barely. Just like me.
Your human suit. Safe. No, touch it. Yeah, just jump. Jump into it. Actually, you'll have like a little nugget for a head. Never mind. Too weak. Too weak. Oh well.
There you go.
Yep, you did it. Any more bodies? I'm usually more bothered by the lack of decay in bodies. I guess not knowing how long it's been since these people died kind of helps. I actually don't know how long it would take for someone to decay completely this deep down, although they're still friends, so not that long.
Where's the spooky monsters?
Where's this spooky? Come on, spooky.
I I want to get scared. Oh my god. Already getting scared. This frame rate.
You know what I think of this whole AI thing?
What?
Oh, wow!
I don't get it.
It's okay. Don't think too hard about it.
Never do.
Just tell me what you want.
What you really want.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the use from which the power will bring itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the wow with it, but they didn't understand. They put it inside the cabinet, as so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it. The wow shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW? Altogether?
You are the snake, son. Now strike at the heart.
I don't get it.
It's actually kind of clever, but also really on the nose. So when Catherine said that we needed the structure gel so that I could put myself into a new body, so that I could traverse the abyss in the suit, because I couldn't put on two suits at the same time. The structure gel that I picked up was no ordinary structure gel, but it was actually a consequence of one of the female scientists in that station. We found audio logs how she was saying, I got this wild idea, but she never talked to anyone. She just had this like typical dialogue with other people.
Right, this sort of younger sounding.
Yeah, she was like,
"Are you recording this?" Her?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, do you think X exists? Do you think we could undo this? All these like kind of questions,
Right.
Those kinds of questions. So she made the structure gel, the anti-structure gel that could kill WoW.
Yeah.
Act as poison.
Okay.
So we didn't know that. So we took the structure gel that happened to be that.
Right.
And now we're carrying it within our body.
Yeah. And who's this guy? Is he the British accent guy who...
I have no idea.
Okay. Because he doesn't sound British, but then he uses some British intonation.
Yeah. But I just don't know.
Time to offer yourself up as a tasty snack.
Oh.
Private property. Yep. No fucking shit. It's real private now. Are you walking in here?
Yeah.
Guess so. You've just like grown some feet out of your kneecaps.
What the hell is that?
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feel it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
Let's just stay in front of you.
Come on. Do it.
Be patient, it's been so long.
calm down. Jesus.
Oh, wait. Like it can't be this easy. I don't know at this point. Yeah, I know. Are you an amalgamation of stuff?
Force your arm inside it.
Back off, okay?
Yeah. You tell him, Simon.
Please, Simon.
I mean, think about it logically. There have been.
Don't let the Earth be consumed by Wow's nightmares.
But what is there left? Really? Who would I be?
Do it.
Who
Well,
would
you
I?
haven't sent the Ark away yet, though, have you?
Yeah, that's true.
So,
But also, like,
could be getting corrupted right now.
the idea that there has been some kind of tool being created to kill or face WoW was being made in Theta. That's kind of corroborated by, it's been confirmed by the audio logs that we found.
Yeah.
So it kind of follows. I just don't understand the choice, to be honest. So I'm trying to like think about what am I choosing between here, really.
I mean, you don't really have a choice. It's just.
Well, no, but the choice is stick your arm in or don't stick your arm in. But I want to know, what do those choices represent? What am I choosing between? Killing WoW and not killing WoW?
Yeah.
But I don't know what WoW is other than an AI that was taking care of humans, then went mad, started killing them and converting them into machines.
Went mad. I mean, it just got very good at what it was meant to do.
Well,
and it
I
got creative.
I disagree. If I get a coffee machine AI that starts injecting adrenaline into my body every morning to wake me up, like, no, I want a coffee machine.
If you gave it the directive to
keep me awake,
wake you up.
Yeah, and then it starts injecting adrenaline.
I would say you are at fault.
No.
You should say, make me the coffee that I want. I will give you directions as to the coffee that I want, and then you will make it to the best of your ability. This is a Wishmaster situation.
Well, no,
you done fucked up.
No, it's not a Wishmaster situation. It's Asimov situation.
I guess.
Where it's the idea that a machine takes the directive of a human and then decides that the directive is inefficient because we are inarguably, objectively less efficient than machines. Mm-hmm. And a machine would choose a more efficient method. Yeah, and since it misbehaves, you just delete the AI or throw your coffee maker out and get a new one.
Yeah, so stick your arm into that thing.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you the hot new MMO? Because you look like a WoW killer.
Did you think that up yourself?
Yes! I did. I'm so proud.
That was really good.
Thank you.
I really liked it.
I'm so proud.
I really liked it.
Your face. I've never seen you so genuinely impressed. Oh.
Take it easy.
The whole time while you were talking very smart things, I was like, I gotta say it. Alright. Stick your arm into that thing. Ugh. Why you gotta be so ready?
It's working.
your pressure suit, huh? Although it should be pressurized at the wrist as well.
Please. I did what you wanted.
You did good, Simon. But you can't leave. The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Oh god!
Who is that guy?
I have no idea. It would help to know. Guess you're the new WoW now, baby. Yeah, I guess so. Who was that guy?
Where am I going?
Wow, apparently.
How is my suit still like?
Well, the pressure was on your wrists as well, so it's, if your hand was taken, that's fine. I think the cuffs are still keeping it pretty pressurized. Picked up, I guess. Crunch, crunch. Yeah, I don't know which way you were going now.
That's
Oh,
right.
the other way, yeah.
Where are the?
Oh, alright.
This way?
Yes. Like, this whole light system is bullshit. I think you're maybe supposed to.
I tried running, I got picked up. I tried crouching down because maybe it's a height thing.
Yeah. I would just like run to a light and then wait on the light and then run to a light. I was gonna hate these last two. Maybe it's just scripted. Maybe you're supposed to get picked up because you're not dying anymore.
I just think that frictional games with the next game should either give me combat or get the fuck out with monsters. Because they can't design them to be engaging or interesting. Like, this is not fun, it's not scary. Maybe it's just me, I don't know.
I think other people would find this scary.
I guess.
But I always think it's kind of a shame to have the last chase castrated because you notice the mechanics behind it all. I don't know.
I still like have no idea what I'm doing. I have to launch the Ark, I guess. There's so many weird side distractions. I'm trying to launch the Ark. Then I walk off to some fucking butt tunnel.
We don't know where the Ark went.
Following some delusion of a dude that started talking in my head for no reason. We don't know who he is.
I'm
Or who
assuming he was the guy, but I don't know. He didn't sound strange.
Oh.
Oh, that was pretty. I like this lighting.
Yeah.
Did it?
This has to be fine, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Just the wild feeling.
So if I killed WoW, this better mean no more monsters.
I think it's in the process of being killed.
Yeah.
It's being spread.
It might mean no more new monsters, probably.
Yeah. But also, WoW is everywhere, so if it does start decaying while you're still playing, that rhymes, kind of? No, absolutely it rhymes. Then it might be dangerous for you, and you might get like a last chase sequence while the building is collapsing in on itself because all the tentacles are melting or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I just, what was you gonna say? I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Christ, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kinda lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
That's cool.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Alright, Phi is up and running.
I'm just kind of so...
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold.
Cute.
Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Yeah, it is.
This always kind of, again, annoys me a little bit because it's like you have this tourist tier presentation, but it's like this is as top secret. This is the deepest reaches of the research facility.
Yeah.
Our employees who created this shit are actually going to be looking at the presentation of the thing that they're worked on and completed.
Yeah, like unless you have a tour guide walking through here in the last couple of days, which you wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, tour guide. Hey guys, let's go into the abyss.
Yeah.
Put on your suits.
Yeah.
This right here is why you're not scared. Because I ponder these things? Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Same problem, I think. Hey, Chum.
Yeah. Oops. One last visit? What do you mean?
Well, it clearly wasn't.
Whatever. Like, whatever. After 10 years of impeccable operation, the Omega space gun will shut down. But it took an apocalypse to be made redundant.
Okay.
Whoops. Oh, it's in cargo? Okay.
Sure.
A satellite is loaded.
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
I don't know if you'll need to repair it, but you do need to start it back up.
Actually, I just don't understand this map.
This place looks kind of different. Different colors.
Yep. So to my right.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Oh, you should. Eh.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
I mean, that's supposed to sound profound, but...
It's kind of cute, but it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
Wow, really? Dropped that real quick.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know, man. Pushing buttons.
Like, what did I... Hey, heal my arm.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Warning. Freight cranes can cause serious injury or death. That's frightening.
All right, found the Ark.
Good job, Simon. Now we just need to find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
Thank you.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
What are you mean, deep,
Whoa.
deep rock
Whoa.
mountain? What's it called?
Deep Rock Mountain, Deep Rock Galactic.
Galactic.
Whoa.
I wanted to say Deep Space Nine again.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Where are you supposed to go?
I don't. Whoa.
With your nose.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
On it.
You did it. There's a big red button on the console, but there's no power. You did it.
Well, I'm done.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh well.
Sorry.
No attention.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them, to launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark. I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What are you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
Kinda is.
Yep.
I have a question. Why do they want to keep it on the Earth when it's eventually gonna run out of power? They wanted to shoot it out into space for it to get solar power. In the
I
first
get it.
place, right?
I get it. No, they want to shoot it into space for the reasons that you explained to me and Curly agreed with. There's a renewable power source there, sure.
Yeah.
But also it's, in case fucking aliens discover them or whatever the fuck. Like there's...
Okay, whatever.
Like,
Yeah.
space is opportunity, possibility.
Yeah, it's growth. It's something.
Yeah, whereas here it's just
I
a
just
tomb.
don't...
It's a sarcophagus.
I mean...
But this guy wants to keep it here because he's too scared. He's too scared that it's not going to
I
work.
understand that. It's just that there's no renewable power down here. I mean, there kind of was with WoW somehow, I guess, because he was keeping the climate controlled and stuff. But,
Well, I don't know. Somehow they have the power here. Also, I think I know who that guy was.
Who is it?
The fucking Wraith dude. He might have been Akers.
Oh!
Because he pumped himself full of...
He sounded real... Yeah, he did. But Akers sounded really old.
Yeah, and this dude also sounded old to me.
Did he?
He just sounded like Soldier 76 to me.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he pumped himself full of structure gel and
Yeah.
he probably wanted to be WoW.
Yeah.
So he asked us to kill WoW so that he could succeed it.
I guess.
I guess that was a test if I could put the 2 and 2 together.
Maybe.
And I didn't.
Yeah.
So I kind of, quote unquote, paid for my ignorance with my arm. And it didn't have, like, lasting consequences because the dude got randomly killed anyway.
Yeah.
How did she die?
You got into...
What?
By a box that came to life.
By a box that came to life?
I still don't know what ate him.
Oh, it was one of those things that we saw.
Oh, really?
The centipede.
That's so dumb.
Whatever. Yeah, it is. It's just really random. But I think it's just supposed to be like a test if you can put the 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
To fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
Nice noise.
Yeah.
How could they kill me?
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
come on. Don't do this to yourself.
Well, so you've been fine so far.
So fine that we keep coming up with these wild theories how she would become evil towards the end of the
Did you
game.
have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There were some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
See, she's got a sense of humor. I don't know.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Rough.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
Time to watch the fireworks. Come back up, she said. Where is up?
No idea.
Am I getting a last monster section as a romantic farewell?
Fucking hope not.
What, are you too scared?
No, I'm sleepy.
What time is it?
Wait.
Oh. 3:45, yeah, should probably call it quits soon.
Don't tell me what to do.
Well, if it looks like it's gonna end soon, then push forward, but if not, then
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Kill yourself again.
yeah, I'm used to it. No? Swippity swipey. Oh, this space?
Yeah. And the door opens.
Yeah, but this is great.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's the big thing. Door looks smoky.
It looks very suspicious of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sediment just kind of shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. This is go out load.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, this is so beautiful, I can't see shit. Do not operate machinery without safeguards. Or hands!
You are a safeguard.
Oh. I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Looks like she's staying behind. Hey!
Comfortable?
Hey,
As good
girl,
as
you
it's
made
gonna get.
it!
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to
You
load the
made
building.
it! Looks like you made it. No, what is that? Is that a song?
How do you operate this thing?
Which made it for the ending!
This one. But
We
pilot
hope.
seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Just have to shoot some digital people off into space for space vacation.
Spacecation.
Yes. Wait, what was it? Humanity is escaping to the one place that it has not been touched by capitalism.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah. Time to play fucking monkey ball or whatever, the fucking carnival machine.
Oh, that's the. I see now. Down?
Well, you better not fuck this up.
I mean, it's not just a few people.
It's all the people. It's every single person.
Hey, I'm not on there.
It's true. Yeah, Elon Musk got his fucking stink all over the galaxy. He must stink.
Well, he's not on the Ark, let me tell you that much.
Ark? Car? Eh?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Except they're already on the Ark.
Yeah.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth.
Well. You're right, son.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
I'm used to this kind of internet by now.
3, 2.
Yes! Fuck yeah! We made it!
Huh.
You should know this by now, Simon.
I'm still here.
Yeah, baby.
I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here.
Yeah, you
copied
dummy.
onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
Why don't you jump
I
into
know it
space
sucks,
yourself?
but our copies are out there.
Just
Catherine
press
and
space
Simon
bar.
are both safe
Get in
on
a
the Ark.
rocket.
Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers
You
living
died
large on a
like 200
spaceship.
years ago.
They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck. Fuck this! Fuck you! Fuck you, Catherine! You lied! And I believed in you! I trusted you! You said we're getting on the fucking ark!
Wait, stop! Don't ask about that, Cody.
I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance!
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine?
You're a baby.
Catherine?
Simon's just Tsun.
Like, he's the one that got to move on the first time. No, the first 2 times, in fact.
Yeah.
He got to live on from his dead human self.
Yeah.
And then he was the one that get to live on from his copy.
Yeah.
Non-human self. Now he's not. I'm sorry, buddy. 2 out of 3's not bad.
It's even funnier on my playthrough because I killed the former Simon. So it's like he's fine seemingly in my canon, in my game, to kill his former self. But when he gets left behind, that depends on how you look at it. I suppose so, yeah.
It still fucking sucks. I'm just saying he should. There's maybe something wrong with his copied over brain that he didn't anticipate.
Well, his copied over brain did have brain damage.
That is very true, and he never did find that. Oh yeah, he did. It was good though. I like that.
Lost all 3 times. Can you elaborate, like, in the sense of the Simon, the real Simon got off the hook of suffering through all this in that sense? Because he just assumed control of the second cop.
Yeah, but the one that ends up at the end has experienced the most, has experienced the thing that the original wanted to experience. That's the way I see it, but I get what you're saying. Because he died, period. The copy didn't experience the past copy's experiences, but he'll still have those memories.
I don't even have a strong opinion on this, to be honest.
I do, because this, like I've said, this is on my mind a lot, long before this game.
I don't know. It's just kind of... It's one of those things that don't make me think because, well, not... I don't know. It's just kind of like entertainment. It's a thought experiment. And I see what the developers have done and I experience what they've offered.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Inception. I don't really either, but it's hard to put what I meant into words. Yeah.
For me, Simon died when he died. Anything beyond that is relative. Hey, bud, what happened?
Oh.
But you're still on fucked up Earth, though.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Yeah, like a lot of people thought Inception was pretty deep. And I just kind of...
Nope.
Didn't really make me think. It just kind of consumed it like a slightly above average.
And Inception is for me the the definition of telling, not showing.
Yeah.
Maybe not the definition, but that was what irked me about it.
Yeah,
exactly.
basically, right?
It's pretty.
Hey, happy ending. I made it there after all.
Yeah, you did it. Don't think about what your clone. Are you gonna meet Catherine?
Catherine.
Catherine, babe. Maybe you'll see her.
Let's make digital children. If you're reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. How would you describe your physical condition? Didn't I take this?
Yep, but now you're in the Ark.
I feel... alien. How would you describe your mental condition? I feel... disconnected. How would you describe your senses? Feel more sensitive.
What you said the first time.
How would you describe the sensation of your new condition?
I don't like you.
Disconcerting. Well, his wake-up reaction was pretty much, I feel alright. And human. It's like some kind of fucking age game dialogue translated. I feel alright. And human.
You know, like humans do.
Yeah.
With human skin.
One would argue those two are mutually exclusive things.
Yeah.
Are you troubled by the fact that you are no longer strictly human? Yes. I mourn my previous existence.
Maybe you'll see Carl so you can apologize to him.
How do you perceive your new existence? It's something completely different and that has nothing to do with my previous self. Yeah, sure. Do you think this new existence will be a life worth living? No, it's detached from reality and everything I know. Would you rather be removed from the project and accept death? Yeah! Fucking shut me down, fuckers. Alright. Oh. Donkey Kong. What? I stopped to smell the flowers.
Catherine?
Oh, pretty.
Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Yeah, something tells me these guys are fans of Christopher Nolan movies.
I mean, I like this more than Christopher Nolan movies, so I'm okay with this.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like Christopher Nolan at all. He's a hack.
It's... He didn't go to film school, he went straight to film. I don't...
Curly, I'm glad you're here for the end too. It's just not
It's a thing? Yeah. Should put it on the back of the box. It's not bad, I didn't dislike it. Again, it's a little too pretentious and conceited at times for me to fully appreciate it and enjoy it from a narrative perspective. From a game design perspective, I think it's middling. For it to just, well, doesn't it? In this case, kind of trolls you.
I feel like I've seen so many trolly endings. I'm
Yeah.
generally okay with them, but I feel like that's been a trend lately.
Yeah, same. Like watching the satellite floating away, then it's suddenly spaceships and lasers, and it was.
Yeah, it was Catherine all along.
Yeah, I mean that's just plain silly though. That's not really trolling. That's just being random. Which I feel like there's enough of those kinds of games out there, especially since the indie boom. You have games like Deep Rock Galactic, which are just plain silly, and you have games like which one did we play? Broforce.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Broforce, which is just 80s references and just completely out of left field, random garbage, entertaining garbage in my opinion, but I feel like this one tried to be serious, so achieved that. On a random ending to something. I've never seen a random ending in anything ever.
Really?
Really?
I mean, I can't name anything off the top of my head, but I can't name anything off the top of my head.
Do alternate endings count? Because there's the dog ending in Silent Hill 2. Where it turns out that the dog was behind everything. And he just the protagonist reaches the control room, like Wizard of Oz style. It's like, pulls away the curtain and it's just Shiba, like pulling levers and controlling everything. And the protagonist just collapses, has a mental breakdown. And then during the credits, it's just, I just knew the dog was going to be brought.
It's a good ending.
Honestly, it's one of my all-time favorite random endings.
Curly, it's a good dog, bro.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites.
They're good dogs.
That's the canon ending.
No, this is the canon ending. was it canon that shot you into space?
I get it. I liked it. But yeah, I mean, there's usually the random endings are in games where that belongs.
Sleepy.
I mean, again, depending on one's definition of random, Nier Automata kind of had unexpected endings in the sense that it used essentially chapters, chapter closure as endings, and the playthroughs were actually chapters, when you think about it. So that was kind of clever. Was clever, not even kinda, in my opinion. So depends on the degree and definition of random, but I feel like you have encountered or know of endings that are random.
I feel like I've played too many silly games.
Yeah, I've definitely played enough that had random stuff.
I gotta be out the door in 10 hours, so I guess I should get some sleep.
Yes.
But I'm glad you made it. Did you get all the achievements?
I'm afraid that the stream will cut out if I check.
Check after.
I think the microphone continues to broadcast, is what it says.
Oh, you did. 100%.
I did.
Great. How many people got to the ending? 13%?
13%.
13.7%. Well, person who just joined the stream, got some bad news for you. But I also got some good news. Humanity is existent-ish?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thank you for tuning in for finale. We'll see you next time. Whatever that game might be.
Good night.